What happens when the school's most popular guy and the weird fashion kid team up for a secret club? A lost sketchbook, hidden passions, and unexpected friendships lead to a story you won't believe. Stay tuned to find out how an unlikely duo takes on judgment, creativity, and love in the most stylish way possible. Ryan's journey begins with a serendipitous discovery in his classroom. While retrieving his forgotten wallet, he notices a thin sketchbook on the floor. Driven by curiosity, Ryan flips through its pages, only to be awestruck by what he finds. The sketchbook is filled with intricate designs of outfits unlike anything he has seen before. The garments, heavily inspired by Asian fashion, are bold, colorful, and remarkably detailed. Each piece tells a story, showcasing the artist's incredible talent and creativity. The designs captivate Ryan, who has a deep passion for unique fashion. The sketches resonate with him on a personal level, as they reflect the kind of artistry he hopes to foster through his newly founded fashion club. However, Ryan is also overwhelmed by curiosity about the artist behind such impressive work. His thoughts are interrupted when Adrian, the most popular and admired guy in school, rushes into the room, visibly panicked. Adrian's reaction reveals the significance of the sketchbook. Though he tries to remain composed, his frantic expression and protective behavior make it clear that the book is his. When Ryan asks directly if the sketches are Adrian's, Adrian snatches the book away, confirming Ryan's suspicion. This moment becomes pivotal, as it shatters Ryan's assumption that Adrian is a flawless, unattainable figure with no interest in creative pursuits. It also plants the seed for the unlikely collaboration and friendship that will develop between the two. Adrian's initial reaction to Ryan discovering his sketchbook is one of guarded defensiveness. Despite his status as the most popular and admired student in school, Adrian harbors insecurities about his hidden passion for fashion design. This side of him clashes with the image he has cultivated, a confident, approachable, and charismatic leader among his peers. When Ryan praises the designs and suggests Adrian join his fashion club, Adrian's response is dismissive and even harsh. He refuses, stating that he only sketches for fun and has no intention of being associated with what he perceives as a weird activity. Adrian's reluctance is rooted in fear. He recalls the ridicule he faced in middle school when his interest in fashion became known. This trauma has led him to believe that expressing his talent openly could damage his carefully maintained reputation. To Adrian, the risk of being judged or ostracized is too great, especially in a high school environment where social standing is paramount. His sharp rejection of Ryan's invitation underscores his internal struggle. He deeply values his artistic passion but feels compelled to suppress it to fit societal norms. This moment highlights the contrast between Adrian's external persona and his private self. It also sets up the central conflict of the story: Adrian's journey of self-acceptance and Ryan's determination to bring out the best in him. Ryan, undeterred by Adrian's coldness, sees the potential for collaboration and friendship, planting the seeds of their eventual partnership. Adrian's reluctance, while initially disheartening, becomes a critical part of his character arc, showcasing the internal barriers he must overcome to embrace his passion. Despite Adrian's adamant refusal to join Ryan's fashion club, circumstances soon shift in Ryan's favor. A few days after their tense classroom encounter, Ryan inadvertently stumbles upon Adrian in an awkward and compromising situation. In the school bathroom, Ryan overhears voices coming from one of the stalls, Adrian's and Sierra's, one of Adrian's popular friends with whom he shares a complicated relationship. The moment is personal and clearly against school rules, leaving both Adrian and Sierra visibly shaken when they realize Ryan is present. Sierra's panic and Adrian's calm yet authoritative demeanor provide Ryan with an unexpected advantage. Adrian ensures Sierra leaves safely, but then turns his attention to Ryan, demanding that he keep quiet about the incident. This exchange reveals a vulnerable side to Adrian, as even the school's golden boy has secrets to protect. Ryan, who has been desperately trying to save his fashion club from disbandment due to a lack of members, seizes the opportunity. Recognizing that Adrian is now in a position where he owes him, Ryan boldly makes a deal. He promises not to tell anyone about what he witnessed, but only if Adrian agrees to join his club, at least temporarily. The moment is a turning point in their dynamic. Adrian, caught between protecting his reputation and agreeing to something he wants no part of, reluctantly accepts Ryan's terms. His frustration is evident, but so is his sense of duty to keep Sierra and himself out of trouble. For Ryan, this is a bittersweet victory. While he secures a member for his club, he is acutely aware that Adrian's participation stems from obligation rather than genuine interest. Nevertheless, the agreement marks the beginning of their collaboration and sets the stage for the deeper bond that will develop as they spend time together. This chapter of the story highlights the complex power dynamics at play and explores themes of compromise, desperation, and mutual vulnerability. Ryan's use of leverage may seem opportunistic, but it also reflects his determination and belief in Adrian's potential. Meanwhile, Adrian's reluctant involvement foreshadows his eventual transformation, as the club will become a safe space for him to explore and embrace his hidden talent. Adrian's reluctant entry into Ryan's fashion club is initially marked by tension and skepticism. Despite agreeing to join under duress, Adrian keeps his involvement a closely guarded secret, refusing to let anyone know he is part of the club. His body language, cold stares, crossed arms, and clipped responses, reflects his discomfort and resentment at being coerced into a situation he feels could jeopardize his social status. Ryan, however, approaches their collaboration with optimism. He is determined to show Adrian that the club is more than a forced commitment. It is a place where creativity and passion can flourish. As the days go by, Ryan introduces Adrian to the club's modest resources. A small, unused classroom repurposed as their workspace, complete with sewing machines, mannequins, and an assortment of colorful fabrics. Though simple, the setup embodies Ryan's dedication to fashion design and his vision for the club. Adrian begins to engage with the process, albeit reluctantly at first. Ryan encourages him to share his sketches, and though Adrian remains guarded, his interest is piqued when Ryan starts transforming his designs into real garments. Seeing his concepts come to life on mannequins sparks something within Adrian, a mix of pride and curiosity that he can't entirely suppress. Slowly, his resistance gives way to fascination as he watches Ryan meticulously cut, stitch, and assemble pieces with skill and precision. The collaboration becomes a learning experience for both. Ryan sees firsthand how detailed and innovative Adrian's designs are, further fueling his admiration for Adrian's talent. Meanwhile, Adrian begins to appreciate Ryan's unwavering passion for fashion, even in the face of ridicule. Their dynamic shifts from one of reluctant cooperation to mutual respect as they find common ground in their shared love of creativity. This phase of their journey marks the beginning of a transformation for Adrian. His guarded demeanor softens as he realizes the club isn't just about showcasing designs. It's about celebrating individuality and self-expression. While Adrian is still hesitant to fully embrace his involvement, the seeds of his eventual confidence are sown as he starts to see the value of their partnership. For Ryan, the collaboration is a validation of his efforts to create a space where creativity can thrive, no matter how unconventional it may seem to others. Adrian's involvement in Ryan's fashion club soon becomes a catalyst for social upheaval in their school. Despite his efforts to keep his participation a secret, the truth inevitably comes out. Adrian's popular friends, particularly Sierra and Derek, react with shock and disapproval when they learn that the most admired student in school has joined a club widely considered unconventional and weird. Sierra, who has a complicated relationship with Adrian, is especially furious, seeing Ryan as the reason for Adrian's growing distance from their group. The revelation triggers a wave of rumors. Whispers circulate through the halls, questioning Adrian's motives and mocking his association with Ryan, who is already an outsider due to his unique style and demeanor. Some rumors go as far as to suggest that Adrian and Ryan might be romantically involved. These stories quickly become the talk of the school, adding fuel to the judgment Adrian faces. Overnight, Adrian's social standing takes a dramatic hit, leaving him isolated from the very friends who once idolized him. For Adrian, the fallout is a bitter pill to swallow. He struggles with feelings of betrayal and loss, as his friends, who he assumed would support him, distance themselves instead. Sierra and Derek in particular openly criticize his decisions, with Derek even making subtle threats to expose more about Adrian's involvement in the club. This betrayal reinforces Adrian's fears about being judged for his passion and intensifies the internal conflict between his creative aspirations and the pressure to conform to social expectations. Ryan, on the other hand, feels a deep sense of guilt. While he never intended for Adrian to lose his friends or popularity, he knows that their collaboration has made Adrian a target. However, Ryan is also inspired by Adrian's resilience. Despite the criticism, Adrian refuses to leave the club or abandon their shared vision. His decision to remain by Ryan's side marks a turning point in his character, as he begins to prioritize his passions and true self over superficial acceptance. The social fallout underscores the story's central themes of identity, acceptance, and courage. Adrian's experience highlights the price of defying societal norms, while his choice to stay loyal to the club reflects his growing strength and determination to embrace his authentic self. For Ryan, Adrian's unwavering support serves as a reminder that true creativity often requires bravery and sacrifice. Together, they begin to redefine what it means to belong, proving that shared passions can forge stronger bonds than social status ever could. Despite the social backlash Adrian faces, he makes a pivotal decision: to stand by Ryan and remain part of the fashion club. This moment marks a significant turning point in Adrian's character, demonstrating his growing courage and commitment to authenticity. Instead of succumbing to the pressure from his former friends, he chooses to support Ryan, valuing their friendship and shared passion over his previously untouchable social status. Adrian's loyalty surprises Ryan, who is overwhelmed by guilt for having inadvertently dragged Adrian into his struggles. Ryan initially fears that Adrian might blame him for the rumors and ridicule, but Adrian's steadfastness reassures him. Adrian openly tells Ryan that he finds inspiration in Ryan's unapologetic passion for fashion, which encourages him to embrace his own interests. This acknowledgement strengthens their bond, making their relationship more collaborative and personal. Their growing friendship transforms the club from a reluctant obligation for Adrian into a safe space where both boys can express their creativity without fear of judgment. Adrian begins to spend more time in the club, contributing ideas and even helping Ryan with the practical aspects of bringing their designs to life. Through these shared efforts, Adrian starts to let go of his insecurities, realizing that his passion for fashion is a valid and powerful part of who he is. Adrian's support also becomes a source of strength for Ryan. For the first time, Ryan feels seen and accepted for his eccentricities, which bolsters his confidence and fuels his determination to make the club a success. The two boys create an environment of mutual encouragement, where their individual talents complement each other. Adrian's design skills and Ryan's craftsmanship blend seamlessly, leading to creations that reflect both their styles. This phase of the story highlights the transformative power of friendship. Adrian's decision to stand by Ryan, even at the cost of his popularity, signals his shift from living for others' approval to embracing his true self. Similarly, Ryan finds in Adrian not just a club member but a genuine friend who validates his identity and dreams. Together, they demonstrate that support and shared passion can overcome social stigma, creating a foundation for both personal growth and creative fulfillment. After weeks of dedicated preparation, the day of the school's club festival arrives, presenting Ryan and Adrian with their first opportunity to showcase their work to the entire school. For Ryan, the festival represents more than just a display of fashion. It's a chance to prove the value of his passion and validate the existence of the club. For Adrian, it's an equally significant moment, as stepping into the spotlight with his designs means confronting his fear of judgment and embracing his creative identity. The club's display features an array of outfits, all meticulously crafted from Adrian's vibrant avant-garde designs. Ryan's craftsmanship brings each sketch to life, highlighting the intricate details and bold colors that make Adrian's style unique. Initially, the audience views the exhibit with skepticism. Many students, accustomed to dismissing Ryan as weird and Adrian as too cool for such endeavors, approach the display with mocking expressions or indifference. However, as the presentation progresses, the crowd's attitude begins to shift. The combination of Adrian's striking designs and Ryan's exceptional execution captivates the onlookers. One by one, students' expressions change from doubt to awe. The boldness and creativity of the pieces command attention, challenging preconceived notions about fashion and individuality. By the end of the showcase, the audience is visibly impressed, and their murmurs of admiration confirm the success of Ryan and Adrian's efforts. The festival not only earns the club recognition but also helps Ryan and Adrian gain respect among their peers. Students who had previously mocked or ignored the club now express genuine interest in joining. By the end of the day, 3 new members sign up, officially solidifying the club's future. For Ryan, this milestone validates his persistence and belief in the power of creative expression. For Adrian, it's a liberating experience, as he sees his hidden talent celebrated instead of ridiculed. The festival's success marks a turning point in both boys' journeys. It reinforces the story's theme of self-acceptance, showing that staying true to one's passions can lead to unexpected rewards. Ryan and Adrian prove that embracing individuality, even in the face of judgment, can inspire others and foster a sense of belonging. Beyond the practical benefits, the festival cements their bond as collaborators and friends, laying the foundation for further growth and creative exploration in the club. As Ryan and Adrian grow closer through their shared passion for fashion, their friendship begins to deepen in unexpected ways. Adrian, once guarded and reluctant, starts to show a softer and more vulnerable side, appreciating Ryan not just for his dedication to the club, but also for his unwavering authenticity. This admiration slowly transforms into something more personal, culminating in a heartfelt confession that takes Ryan by surprise. One afternoon, while walking home together after a club meeting, Adrian hesitantly broaches the topic. His tone is cautious but filled with determination as he acknowledges the growing connection between them. Adrian confesses that he finds Ryan inspiring, not only for his creative talents but for his bravery in expressing himself so openly despite the ridicule from their peers. This honesty is a significant moment for Adrian, as it represents his willingness to confront his feelings and be vulnerable in a way he hadn't been before. Adrian then takes the leap to ask Ryan if he would like to go out with him sometime. His question is nervous but sincere, reflecting the depth of his emotions and his hope for something more than friendship. For Ryan, the confession is both a surprise and a validation of his own feelings, which he had been grappling with for some time. Though initially stunned, Ryan quickly reciprocates, shyly admitting that he feels the same way. This moment of mutual understanding solidifies their bond, turning their friendship into a budding romance. It is a culmination of the trust and respect they've built throughout their time in the club, as well as their shared experiences of overcoming judgment and embracing their true selves. Adrian's confession is not only a testament to his personal growth, but also a turning point in Ryan's life, as he experiences the joy of being accepted and loved for who he is. The confession also underscores a central theme of the story: the courage to be vulnerable and authentic, even in the face of fear or uncertainty. Adrian's willingness to express his feelings, despite the risk of rejection, mirrors the bravery he's learned from Ryan. Together, they embark on a new chapter of their relationship, one built on mutual admiration, shared passion, and a deep understanding of each other's struggles and triumphs. With Adrian's confession marking the start of their romantic relationship, Ryan and Adrian embark on a new chapter of their lives together. Their bond, which began with reluctant collaboration and evolved through mutual respect and admiration, now grows into something even more meaningful. This transformation brings a renewed sense of purpose and belonging to both of them, reinforcing the importance of their shared passion for fashion and their commitment to each other. For Ryan, having Adrian as a close friend and now a romantic partner is a profound shift. After years of feeling like an outsider and enduring ridicule for his unique style, Ryan finally feels seen and appreciated for who he truly is. Adrian's unwavering support and affection validate Ryan's belief in himself, giving him the confidence to embrace his individuality even more boldly. Their relationship becomes a source of strength and comfort, allowing Ryan to approach the future with a sense of optimism he hadn't experienced before. Adrian's journey is equally transformative. By choosing to stay in the fashion club, he takes a stand against the societal pressures that once dictated his actions. His willingness to face judgment and ridicule alongside Ryan demonstrates his growth from a boy who hid his passions out of fear to a young man who values authenticity over approval. His relationship with Ryan reinforces this change, as Adrian learns to prioritize his happiness and self-expression over maintaining a superficial image. Together, Ryan and Adrian continue running their fashion club, which thrives despite remaining small. They prefer it that way, cherishing the intimate and supportive environment they've cultivated. With the addition of new members, the club becomes a diverse space for creativity and collaboration, reflecting the inclusive spirit Ryan envisioned from the start. Adrian, once reluctant and withdrawn, now contributes enthusiastically, even showcasing his designs without hesitation. Their relationship becomes a beacon of resilience and self-acceptance, inspiring others who might feel trapped by societal expectations. Adrian and Ryan's ability to find joy and fulfillment in their shared passion and in each other shows that being true to oneself can lead to deep, meaningful connections. The challenges they faced, from social backlash to personal insecurities, only strengthen their bond and solidify their commitment to supporting one another. In the end, their love and collaboration redefine their experiences of high school and beyond. They create not just beautiful clothing, but also a community where individuality is celebrated and passion is embraced. Their new beginning as a couple is not only a testament to their growth, but also a reminder of the power of authenticity and the transformative nature of love and friendship. The story concludes with a powerful message about embracing individuality and pursuing passions, even in the face of societal judgment. Ryan and Adrian's journey together underscores the importance of self-acceptance, showcasing how staying true to oneself can lead to unexpected connections, personal growth, and fulfillment. Their experiences challenge the idea that conforming to social norms is the only way to gain acceptance, instead highlighting the value of authenticity and creativity. Ryan, who starts the story as an outsider ridiculed for his unique style and passion for fashion, transforms into someone who proudly celebrates his individuality. His persistence in creating the fashion club, despite widespread skepticism, demonstrates the strength of his belief in the power of creative expression. Through his friendship with Adrian, Ryan learns that his so-called weirdness is not a flaw, but a unique quality that inspires others. His story serves as a reminder that embracing one's quirks can lead to meaningful relationships and achievements. For Adrian, the journey is about overcoming fear and learning to embrace his hidden talent. Initially reluctant and defensive, Adrian's involvement in the fashion club allows him to rediscover his love for design and face his insecurities about being judged. By the end of the story, he not only finds the courage to share his passion, but also takes a stand against societal expectations, inspiring others to do the same. Adrian's evolution reflects the story's core theme, that self-expression, no matter how unconventional, is a vital part of personal fulfillment. The story also emphasizes the importance of community. Through their club, Ryan and Adrian create a safe space where individuality is celebrated, attracting others who share their passion for fashion. This small but supportive community becomes a testament to the transformative power of acceptance and collaboration. By fostering an environment where people feel free to express themselves, Ryan and Adrian demonstrate how shared creativity can build meaningful connections and encourage self-discovery. In the broader context, the story challenges readers to reflect on their own lives. The final message encourages everyone to embrace their weird passions and celebrate their uniqueness, regardless of how unconventional it might seem. It asks viewers to consider whether they, too, are hiding parts of themselves out of fear or judgment, and inspires them to take steps toward self-acceptance. Ultimately, the story of Ryan and Adrian is about the courage to defy expectations, the joy of creating something meaningful, and the fulfillment that comes from being unapologetically oneself. It's a call to action for anyone who has ever felt out of place or afraid to share their passions, reminding them that true belonging comes from embracing their authentic self.